Why is time management very important? Why is time management important? Do you know what time management is? Yes? What do you see as time management? Eish. Eish. Yes. What is time management? Anyone? Effective way to use your time. Okay, who of you are perfect in time management? One. I'm not perfect in time management. Okay. Okay. I think I must ask you to present this for me. The reason why I actually create this is that a lot of kids and students have a big problem with time management. And after 3 or 4 months, they actually come to us and said, "Sir, I've got a problem. I don't know how to study. I don't know how to get to classes 7:30 in the morning until 5:30, and then also go and study. Then we first years, and then we have an orientation week. We must build floats and all those things." And I think it's very, very important, not just to just sit and work. And there's not a lot of people that actually use time properly. There's a lot of people that lost half of their days in their work by not doing proper time management. Okay, there's one thing in life that control your time. It's your watch. I like this one. I like to schedule a time management seminar on my calendar as soon as I can find time to buy a calendar. The next is just a few things that I actually want you to look at. We all have 160 hours per week. It's a lot. This morning somebody said, days are too short. I cannot handle all the work. Oh, this week, it's catching up with me. But we've got 168 hours in the week. You must just do proper time management. Okay, as a student, there are many demands on your time. Sleeping, ladies, grooming. Then, cleaning up. You must remember your mom and dad will not be there next year. If you go into residence, you will have food. But in some of the residents, you will prepare your own food. It's going to take time. Some of you will start working to make money to pay for your studies. Okay, then, to be a full-time student is like to have a full-time job. Okay, remember, it's not now like in school, you go to school, then you have sport, and then in the evening you do some homework. To study, it's like a full-time job. And you must handle it as a full-time job. Some people are so busy and they're not getting anything done. I don't know if you know people like that. They're here and they're there and they're there. And when you ask them, okay, where's that project? I'm nearly finished. It will be here tomorrow. You ask them the next day, sir, tomorrow. So they go on. Okay. You will have the opportunity to assess how your time is being used. Then, identify the areas you may want to adjust to have more study time. Make a list of 5 ways you waste your time. Just quickly make me a list of what you think, how you waste your time. Come, don't be shy.
I enjoy planning too much, so I will...
Enjoy planning too much. Yes, another one. Yes, come. Okay. Social media, playing Xbox, watching TV. Yes. Okay. If you sit and study, go to the fridge. Same problem. You go there, you want something, you go back. You know there's nothing, but you still go again. Yes. Yes. Internet, sleeping. Okay. Cell phones. WhatsApp, Facebook. Instagram. Okay, there's a lot of things. Okay, just write down for me how much time you spend studying. That means not at you. That's outside the school time. How much time in an average in a week you sit on your butt and you study? Do you have a timetable? If I ask you to, at any time in a week, I phone you and say, please fax your timetable for the week for me, will you have it? Do you have a weekly timetable? Do you have one per term? And an annual timetable? That is the things that you must have when you're a student. They say the person who rises early in the morning finds the journey short. The person who starts a task early finds little difficulty in completing it. Do you have a checklist? Okay, so we actually look at a few things. You said computers is a big problem. Telephones, you've got one of the biggest time stealers, a cell phone. It takes, if you have a cell phone, every time you pick up your phone, it takes you about 5 minutes for your mind just to get you in the right direction again. So there's the time wasters. TV watching, excessive sleep, watching long sports matches, gossiping, hopefully not the ladies, the guys, okay? Reading junk mail, I hate that. Unnecessary telephone calls, social media, SMS, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Okay, answer each of the following questions. Do you estimate how many hours you will need to study each week? There was a survey done and say the average time you have to spend, except for classes, it's minimum 36 hours. That is basically the hours an engineering student must spend to pass properly. Do you meet assignments, deadlines? Then, do you start working on big semester projects early in the semester? That is actually things that you must remember for next day. Do you write a to-do list on a daily basis? Do you prevent social activities for interfering with your study time? That will be your biggest problem as a student. Biggest problem. Okay. Okay, do you have a job that requires fewer than 10 hours per week? That's also a thing some of you will start working. Who's actually doing a part-time job while you're in matric? I did. A lot of you. So you must plan your time properly because we want to make money and get experience, but also please look at that. Do you set specific goals for each study period? That's a thing that you must do. Do you begin your study time with your most difficult assignment? Do you complete most of your studying during your most productive hours each day? That's also a thing that you must look into. Do you think being a full-time student is the same as having a full-time job? Yes, you must plan properly. There's 4 steps. Very, very important. Create a semester schedule. The next one, assess and plan your workload each week. Adjust your plan daily. Then evaluate your schedule. If you are familiar with the beginning, the end will not give you trouble. If you plan a task well at the beginning, the chances of successful completion are greater. Record known class assignments, including questionnaires, tests, projects, and papers. This is a thing that it's nice if you can do it online. Record co-curricular activities, including working hours, meetings, social commitments, and out-of-town weekends. It is important to update your semester schedule regularly. Assignments due dates may change. And just make sure that you know if it changed. Then, more assignments may be added. Make a list of what you have to accomplish during the coming week including class assignments, class attendance. Include all your activities, your meals and time with friends. Estimate how long each task will take. It's very difficult, but you can do that. So use your time effectively. Adjust your schedule every day. Write out a daily schedule at the beginning of each day. It seems impossible, but it works. Include uncompleted tasks from the previous day as well as new tasks. Okay, ditch perfection. You do not have time to do it over again. Unplug, in other words, turn off the crackberries, get off the cell phone and internet, and stop sending SMS messages. And then the other one, you must learn to say, I'm sorry, I just can't. Okay, then take breaks. No one can go 24/7. Plan ahead, very, very important. Find a schedule that works. Learn to use a daily planner. Add all due dates. And make sure that if you invite people that you give them the correct date. And also follow up on that. Include work, social and recreational activities in your planner. Always have your planner with you. Allocate 10 to 15 minutes in the morning or just before you go to bed at night to plan your day. It's difficult to do that. It's very difficult, but it's becoming a habit. Make a to-do list and keep it in your planner. Then make constructive use of your time between classes, catching up on assignments, doing assigned reading. Okay. Then most of all, be positive. Without a positive frame of mind, nothing will get done. Okay, then identify your best time of the day. Study difficult or boring subjects first. Use the library or any quiet place. We just discussed that. Treat university as a full-time job. No cell phone, radios, music, etc. Use earplugs. You're going to need earplugs when you're in residence. Drink a lot of water. And then you use the Lombardi principle, 6 times 6 equals success. That means minimum of 36 hours per week. Go and try it. This is how time management look like. Okay, you can read through that, all the important things that you must do. Then, conclusion. Time management is a skill. It took me a lot of years to develop good time management. Time management helps you keep stress to the minimum, because if you don't plan properly and you have to write a test and you actually have only tonight to study, you actually stress more than study. Then work smarter on things with the highest priority. Work focused and effectively, that's very, very important. Poor people work from 8 to 4, like us. Rich people work also after 4 o'clock. The hurry person eats goat, the one who takes his time eats meat. Okay, that's a saying. The one who does things in a hurry will not achieve the same effect as the one who takes his time to do the task. Patience has its rewards. Developing good time management habits take time and is hard work. You will make a success. Thank you very much.